Mic check this thing on. Yeah, what's going on? It's your boy TY. We about to get ready for Come Off the Bench with TY. Let's go.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy TY. Let's go. Y'all good 30 minutes of sports real quick. I got another live schedule for later on tonight. Good y'all. Yeah. What up, though? What up, though, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy TY. Welcome to the show. Let me make sure my mic sounds nice. Check 1 and 2. Let me put my little banner up. Salute to that. Also, I want to say salute to the people that have sent me cash apps through the day. Just leaving me nice little comments. I appreciate it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I never care about the amount. When that little $2 come in, and I ain't gonna sit and say little, but when that $2 come in, it's the comment that I look for. So anybody that's want to leave me a comment, you got my number down here at the bottom of the screen. Text it. If you want me to touch on a certain sports topic, send me a text. Say, hey, can you touch on this when you do your next episode? Come off the bench. So you don't have to send a cash app to relay a message. You can definitely hit the what you call it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. So, y'all see the title. The title is Come Off the Bench with TY. NFL's injuries are taking over. And it is because it's so early in the season. Like, we really going into week 3 of the NFL season, and we got major injuries across the board for some of y'all favorite teams. Hold on. So keep in mind, people, I'm also trying to keep track of the game that's in play right now. All right, we got 49ers and Giants. And the reason why I'm not watching it, because it's the Giants. I never watch the Giants play. No offense to y'all Giants fans, but they're just not exciting. They're not nowhere near exciting. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I just don't get that now. 49ers, I know they're going to win. All right? So, 49ers, I need y'all to put a 7 now. Now that y'all up 10-3, I need y'all to put another, 7 points up so y'all can beat them by the 10.5 that the point spread says. But I also need y'all to go ham. Like, let's go through some stats for this game before I get into the topic. All right? You got Jones for New York, 6 for 8, 46 yards. All right? He been sacked once. Running game, non-existent. They got one dude, 3 rushes for 9 yards. They not getting nothing on the ground. All right? Nothing. They got these no-name receivers. One catch, 18 yards. 2 catches, 15. All right, enough of the Giants. Then we go to the 49ers. Purdy with 121 already. Thank you, my guy. I need you to throw over 225. I need you to throw for 2 touchdowns. It is money. That's it. That's what I need you to do. 225, 2 touchdowns. It is money. That's what I need from you, sir. And, listen, Ronnie Bell, salute to Ronnie Bell, go blue for Michigan and all that. But I don't need you throwing touchdowns to him. I don't. I need you throwing touchdowns to McCaffrey, to Samuel, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we get some Kittles in there. But if we can't, it's all good. Yeah, man, I can't watch the Giants. I'm not even watching the game. That's why I'm here, giving y'all a little sports update. We're going to rock out, 20, 30 minutes. So I can give y'all sports because, people are like, I got to do my sport. Oh, he doing sports. Well, what sports? Well, here's sports. Sports is right here in your face, right? So the score is 10-3. Giants got the ball. But, here's how sport, so I can't even speak. Here is how point spreads go wrong, right? 49ers know they're going to beat this team because they know they ain't got a running game. So that's why they said when they started DBs out, they're like, you know what? Don't even worry about it because they can't do nothing. They can't run. So all they're going to do is try to pass. So what happens is they protect the lead and they start playing slower instead of like just, having that killer instinct and wiping these guys off the planet. But we're going to see what the 49ers do. It's only 6:57 in the second quarter, and for the score to be 10-3, I don't know. So are we saying the Giants defense ain't really that bad if they can hold 49ers just to 10 points in the first half? We'll see. But let's get into these injuries. All right, this is week 3, NFL. I'm going to go through the teams and let y'all know who's injured, right? So you got Devin Bush injured, linebacker for Pittsburgh. So he won't be playing on Thursday. Well, we don't know. We don't know if he's playing or not. You got Fitzpatrick, the safety. He's injured. And then, of course, for the Browns, hold on one second. For the Browns, you got I didn't know Myles Garrett was hurt. I did not know Myles Garrett was hurt. That's crazy. But it's not a big injury though. Like, right? It's not like the Dallas Cowboy. Like that Diggs. And I know at Worldwide, I know you don't want to really talk about this, man. I know y'all Dallas fans, I know this hurts y'all so. I get it. I'm a Lions fan. And my boy, we got some people that's injured right now. We got some people that's injured. So I understand. Diggs being out for the season after tearing his ACL in practice. We talking about practice. You'll never want to see a player take a major injury, let alone at all. But when it happens in practice and you just going about your day, right? And then you get a news report or you get that notification across your phone that says Dallas quarterback Trayvon Diggs is expected to miss the rest of the season after tearing his ACL during Thursday practice. The team announced, according to, and you like, what? What? Our best DB that was playing on their best receivers. That's going to hurt Dallas. That's going to hurt Dallas a lot. But they could slide another DB in there because they got a good pass rush. So with their good pass rush, you can put a DB in it. All you're doing is checking the dude down for about 5 seconds top. So whoever DB plays in that position, all you got to do is lock your man down for 5, 6, 7 seconds. He a 2-time Pro Bowler for the Cowboys, 2-time Pro Bowler, and man, he had an MRI and it confirmed the injury. You know what I'm saying? But Diggs, he went on social media, he went on his Twitter account, said he'll be back and be better. You know what I'm saying? And lucky with today's medicine, ACL, he probably will come back, better. He'll wear that leather knee sleeve that they put on. Because when I sprained my ACL, MCL, and all that, and I just, I wore this little band that goes around my knee. I wore that like all of last year. I'm way older than Diggs, but I wore that around my knee all of last year. Anything had to do with this physical to that leg, I wore that knee band. But now I ain't got to wear nothing. I ain't got to wear no knee bands and nothing like that. And I healed up just going to therapy. These millionaires, they get all that super medicine and all the super therapy, and they working with you one-on-one during the whole time. When I went to therapy, they gave me a chart and say, I need you to do this. I did that. They come on and they move me to the next machine. Anybody been through physical therapy, you know how it go when you ain't got no bread. You just got some insurance. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They just, let's go here. Move on to this machine. All right. We're going to do 20 reps of these. I'll come back, check on you before you do your next reps. It's almost like a trainer. They just come. But these guys, they sit there bending your leg, adding resistance to your leg as you bend it to strengthen up the cartilage and the nerves and all that stuff. I'm reason, I know because when you get injuries and when you playing sports in high school, or what I'm saying, you got trainers that do stuff with you. But it's messed up, man. Like, I like Diggs. I like the whole Diggs family. All him and his brothers, they play well. The 2 running backs and him. And I like them do well. Like, when he went to Dallas, I wasn't a fan in that. Like, man. But he's a good player. And for that, I hope he come back. It's too bad he's missing the season. And I'm sure it's got a lot of Cowboys fans pretty quiet right now. You know what I'm saying? But, man, he was killing it. You know what I'm saying? He was killing it. Stephon Gilmore. So y'all want to know what the cornerback depth chart for Dallas look like. They got DeRon Bland and they got Jordan Lewis. I'm telling y'all right now, Jordan Lewis, he should be the guy to take his slot. Jordan Lewis is nice. Maybe the other two guys are better. I don't follow Cowboys, so I wouldn't know their depth chart saying who's next up the bat. But I know I watched Jordan Lewis play at Michigan, and that he's a hawk. He's a dog. So I hope he get to start. And if he is, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna salute that. DJ World, what's going on worldwide in the building? Ricardo, what's up? We just, come off the bench, kicking it. NFL injuries. So you got the 25-year-old Diggs, one of the premier playmakers at his position, that was named first team All-Pro in 2021. And after he snagged 11 interceptions, you know what I'm saying? But man, and what's funny is he just signed an extension. So as an owner, this is the stuff owners worry about. We're going to talk about the other injuries too. The cats that just signed these extensions, these are the cats that's getting injured, right? So he signed an extension in July. What was it for? $97 million. So he signed an extension in July for $97 million. Week 3, he's out for the season. Sheesh. He started off this year. It looked like he was going to be the best cornerback in the league. He did. He started like he's going to be the best quarterback in the league, man. But when one person go down, the next person got to step it up. They got to step it up. And then we go over to Cleveland. We head over to Cleveland. Y'all see what happened to Chubbs. And now Cleveland, they bring back Hunt. And I'm like, Hunt went right back there. Now, I got a question for y'all in the chat, right? I got a question. Now, they didn't want to sign Hunt before. They left him hanging. If you Hunt, why do you go back? Right? Why do you go back? And I mean, Cleveland Brown, y'all dealing with some injuries too, because y'all still got Greg Newsome II. He's still out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, man, if I'm Hunt, like all the teams you could have went to, and you went back to Cleveland. What you think, worldwide, man? They re-signed Kareem Hunt, who backed up Chubbs and had 4,000 during his 4 1,000-yard seasons. I can't believe it. I wouldn't have signed back because teams are hurting. Our running back for the Lions, Montgomery, he's gonna miss a couple games because of I don't know if he's gonna miss or not, but I know he got like a thigh bruise. So with Nicola, so I know Montgomery, he got like a thigh bruise, right? So I don't know if he's gonna miss any games or not, but that's why these running backs want to get that money, and they don't want to pay him, but then they get injured, they chilling. And then you got a DB that signed an extension for $100 million, and he getting all that bread, man. Like, I play running back, I play safety. If I was going to the league right now, I would not go in the league as a running back. I would definitely go in as the defensive back because you're going to get more money. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's a business, right? That's what you're looking at. So you're going to have cats going to college, right? Playing running back, but they're going to also be all purpose. They're going to want to run in the slot. They're going to want to play both sides of the ball because you ain't going to want to go to the NFL as a running back. You're going to, unless you're going to be top 5 and you're going to get that first good contract. But then you're going to want to catch the backfield. The NFL got to do something because it's going to change the whole game. And then you're not going to get really excellent running backs. I mean, college is going to be college. They're going to use the running back. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to change on the college level. But the NFL not wanting to pay these guys for taking all that beating and bruising. And I'm going to tell you, running back, if you in there, if you're not catching the ball, you blocking. And then you blocking a big offensive lineman. Me, I'm 5.5 and some couple centimeters. And I'm blocking guys 6'4", 300 pounds and shit like that coming in. Like, that stuff wears on you through the game. It wears on you. And I can't imagine at that next level with that speed and everything, and you just getting chump change. You getting fraction. And I know you playing it for the love of it. I get it. Believe me, when you go on that field, you don't be thinking about nothing. When I played semi-pro, it was guys, sponsors, getting paid. When I suit up, I didn't think about who made what, did what. They was all my buddies. We all rode in the bus. You know what I'm saying? We all went to, to different cities, and you know what I'm saying? You don't think about none of that stuff. You go out there, you lay it all out. But they got to do better. The league, you have to take care of these running backs. And with these injuries coming in the first early part of the year, like it did last year, what do we do with the preseason? All right, they already shortened the preseason up. I'm thinking make the preseason just 2 games. Forget the third game. Make the preseason 2 games and get to it. You got all summer to practice. And now in the summer, these teams practice against other teams before they play them in the preseason. So you are getting the opposition competition. The opposition competition. You dig that? Yeah, bars. You know what I'm saying? So you're already getting that. But I just feel like, just cut it preseason, 2 games, get to it. Because, look at Carolina Panthers. We're going to talk about another injury. With the Carolina Panthers, they got their main guy out. He going to miss going against the Seahawks with an ankle injury. Bryce Young is expected to not play in Sunday game against the Seahawks. Seahawks just won a shootout against the Lions 37-31. You know what I'm saying? So now Carolina don't have no crazy offense as it is. And now they playing a team with some rhythm on their side. But Andy Dalton, all cats, Andy Dalton, they kicked the mothballs off Andy Dalton. He gonna start against the Seahawks. So that's another one that had to hurt. But they saying, it's an ankle injury. He's gonna miss this game. But them ankles funny. I believe me, I'm a guy. I got acute arthritis in my left ankle. It's not what happened. Acute arthritis is something that's bothersome, right? It's bothersome. It feels like, it comes and goes, and it's all about keeping the circulation going and stuff like that. Now, a couple years ago, it was like, oh, do you want an option to get surgery? And I was like, no, because if I got surgery, the older I got, I wouldn't be able to walk on it at all. You know what I'm saying? So I know how to deal with it now. I know what to do. If I'm gonna do some extreme activities, I just know to wrap it. That kinetic tape works like crazy. I'm telling y'all, I live by it. If y'all got any nagging injuries, or even if you go to work and you got, elbow or anything, get that kinetic tape. It lifts the skin up, it makes the blood circulate, and that shit works like a charm. Brown skin lady, yo. Yeah, I got my brown skin lady. I got my other live that's coming up later. I had dropped some sports. My other live will be up later. I got a lot to say on that one. Salute to people that coming in to support me in my sports. Salute to that. But a lot of injuries are going across the team. So I'm thinking go ahead and shut that preseason down, another game, so you can have these cats out here. So I feel bad for Diggs. I do not feel bad for Dallas. Definitely feel bad for Diggs. I'm not a Dallas fan, and a lot of people probably cheering right now, which is wrong. This dude hurt. He gonna be gone for the whole season. So, man, hey, get well soon, Diggs, man. I rock with you, man. I love the DB and safety position. So anytime I see one of them guys go down that I admire and I love their game and how they play the game, I'm gonna give my salutes to them, man. But let's go off to our next and last and final topic. All right. Teams that's already facing bad seasons right now. Now, according to other sports reports, it's 6 teams that's looking like they're not going to make it. Number 1, the New York Giants. All right. Right now, they entering the season at 1-1, but we can almost say we guarantee by the end of this tonight, they're going to be 1-2. All right. It's doomsday for them. They already lost their biggest superstar, Saquon Barkley. And he's reported to miss at least the next 3 weeks with an ankle sprain that he suffered, and they win over the Arizona, right? So, he's a vital part of their offense. He tallied 155 yards from the scrimmage, and got two of the teams 4 touchdowns. Like, they got no offense. You know what I'm saying? It's like, without him, Saquon is the Giants' offense. He's their offense. So I could say this is a start of a streak. Luckily, pulled that one out against Arizona because Arizona was up in that game against the Giants. They was up. They're gonna catch this L tonight. Y'all already know that. They're gonna catch this L. It's gonna be bumpy roads for the Giants if they go on an 0-4 streak without Saquon. And then you got Cincinnati Bengals. Like, who would have thought they would start off 0-2? Now, with the season being so long, it's no reason to panic, right? It's no reason to panic. Because consider last year, 2021, they started off 1-1 or something like that, and that was the year they went to the Super Bowl. So I'm not panicking for no team. I don't care if a team is 0-3, I wouldn't panic. Now, if you 0-4, 0-5, then yeah, I'll be kind of like, oh man, I don't know about this. But look, the Lions was 1-6 last year, and they ended it up 9-8. You know what I'm saying? So anything can happen. But here's the problem with the Cincinnati. It's their quarterback. And I feel like they should put him on IR for the first 4 weeks until he's 100% healthy. That's what I feel that they should have did, and they didn't. So he's not playing his best, and he can't scramble in the pocket. He's fighting a calf injury that, sidelining him for most of all the training camp. And it's going to seem like it's giving him issues. And they not get, I understand you want to put him out there because he's a threat. Just him being on the field is a threat. But not if he ain't 100%, though. And especially when he's playing bad as he's playing right now. So hopefully he can get together. So once again, we talking about people performance, they got to do with injuries. And we're going to take it to the next team, the New York Jets. Now, you panicking. If you're a Jets fan, you see Aaron Rodgers go down, torn Achilles, just 4 plays into his debut. You definitely seeing, and you know what I'm saying, and what the hell? And then they throw Zach Wilson in there, the guy that was playing for y'all last year, that y'all spent the pick on, y'all drafted number 1, and he's not the answer. He's not the answer. And then week 2, he goes against Cowboys, and they mollywop all over him. Wilson came to complete 50% of his passes with 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. I mean, Dallas made this dude like he was in high school, which I'm sure he had better games in high school because he picked 2nd overall or some shit, 1st, 2nd overall, but he's a 1st round pick. And then you got Cleveland Brown, Nick Chubb's out. You know what I'm saying? Hands down, Nick Chubb would be top 2 running back. Him, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley. And then, you putting all the weight on Deshaun Watson, who has been given a $230 million. You're like, bro, step it up. You getting paid $217.3. That's what I'm talking about. Step it up. And Denver Broncos. Like Denver Broncos, and they're not dealing with injuries. They just look bad out there. And part of that is Russell Wilson. I think that dude wanted to be a celebrity and walk red carpets all day. I don't think he actually want to play football anymore. But we'll see. It's still early. So that's a team we're going to look out for that's going to the dumpster, all right? Denver Broncos on the way to the dumpster. New York Giants are already in the dumpster. I don't care what y'all New York fans say. Them Giants is in the dumpster right now. Dumpster juice. And then another team is the Chicago Bears. And believe me, I say this with all joy. I hope they lose every game. I don't care what goes on with them Bears. I don't care how they look. Justin Fields, yeah, he a talent, but they don't know what to do with him. They got him running all over the place. Run. He can barely throw. You know what I'm saying? He's not a quarterback first. He seems like he's a runner back first. But whatever they go through, I hope it's the worst. I really do. So those 6 teams that look like they're in trouble just by watching them due to injuries and other things. But I think I took enough of y'all time coming off the bench with talking about NFL injuries taking over right now. And it's still early in the season. But I just wanted to come kick it with y'all a little bit. I feel bad for Chubbs too. That's what I'm saying. You feel bad when you see somebody go out and it takes the whole season. Like you don't mind somebody getting a bruise or you get knocked out and they just out for the rest of the game. Like, okay, they'll be back next week. But when somebody lose their whole season, it's like, even when you play against them, you're like, damn, go, man, we ain't got to go against Chubbs, but you kind of want to see the dude out there because you want to make your team better. And the guy is just a great talent. Like, Chubbs can, man, go the distance on any carry. And he's hard to take down. Just like I love seeing Derrick Henry play in Tennessee. So that's just a football fan in me. You know what I'm saying? I can be a hater and still enjoy the talent that I'm watching because I played the sport for so long. So I can still enjoy watching the talent even though I might hate your team. And I just keep it in the buck. But yeah, I want to thank y'all so much for the support, for coming in here, just listening to me kick about some sports. I hope if you got on your favorite team, if you got teams with injuries, I hope they don't miss too much time. I hope they don't miss no seasons, and I hope they get back to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, oh yeah, and that's another reason why I stopped playing fantasy, because when your team get met, man, people, you get to scrambling, and in fantasy, people pick up players just to keep them on the bench. So if an injury come, you know, you're like, oh, you want to trade me this, and they try to take half your roster just for a position that you need for points to win a week. Fantasy football is a cruel game. I'm telling you. I'm gonna have to show you all my trophies. I got like trophies from years of playing fantasy, and I just remember getting up 6 o'clock in the morning, reading injury reports, going in, putting their name in Google, finding out how long the injury, what happened. You know what I'm saying? There's all type of stuff. Looking at how many yards they went against that team, and we looked at last year's stats. Like, okay, when they played them last year, how many yards? Like, it's a whole beast of doing fantasy football. And I like women love fantasy football. They love getting into it, even though they don't know the logistics of it that much, but they love being a part of it because, like, couples, if you're a husband and a wife and they it's more bonding with y'all, you know what I'm saying? More bonded with the couple when they do that. But I know plenty of women that's up in fantasy and they'll be reaching out like, should I play so-and-so today? And I'm like, all right, give me a minute. Let me do some research for you. Let me do some research. But yeah, I retired, man. Like, I had one friend, his wife hated when football season came around. Not for us sitting around watching TV all day. That wasn't a problem because she was an amazing wife. We come over, she got the whole layout, wings, the pizza, chips, beverages. Like, she was, man, on point. But it was the fantasy for him and all the upset, people not paying their money on time because he was a commission. So it takes a lot of time for fantasy, not actually watching the game, and she hated it. But like, I was like, man, she's a good friend of mine, even to the we know we cool, we cordial, but she's like one of my best friends and shit like that. And I ain't getting married. Like, listen, if I get married again, here's the two things. All I ask, you gotta love sports, basketball, football, because I love that shit. And even if you don't love it, you gotta understand that I need to watch that shit. And you gotta be kind of a sneakerhead because I'm a sneakerhead. So I don't want you to see that I got 300 pair of shoes and you be like, well, you gotta get rid of half of these. So that's the only two things, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing, the two requirements that you love from basketball, football, or just a little bit of sports. You ain't gotta be like a sports guru or nothing like that. And just understand the passion of being a secret collector. And that's it. But I took enough of y'all time. I appreciate y'all so much. We almost touched 30 minutes. I'm gonna get up out of here. I got another show to attend to, and it's not as clean cut as the sports, but y'all know what it is. It's your boy TY. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, and y'all here with me, and I appreciate that. We're gonna get up out of here. 3 strikes and I'm out. Y'all know why. I'm gone. Hit my outro, please.
Just like a spark.